is a surprise when you open the door. When you open your eyes, a little smile that turns my whole world inside out. Little touch and I'm yours. Tell me you can be mine. It's like I'm dreaming you're the one I'm
The Havel H2 from just $23,990 drive away. Every drive is a surprise.
every day.
Have it all.
Okay, we're right. Okay, we're here for reserve grade of second game, the Bob Hooton Day, Bob Hooton Memorial Day, and Newcastle City against Lake Macquarie Dockers, and should be pretty close encounter. Should be a lot closer than the last one. But, here we go. Okay, all is in good. They're checking the timekeepers, everything. We've got a problem with numbers here. No, I'm gonna have a problem with numbers. They're up in the 90s. I don't know how I'm gonna keep up with all this. I may call the teams and not the players because yeah, it's just a real tough day to see all this sort of gear. But here we go. The ball's up in reserve grade, and there we go. Clearance by Newcastle City. And a free straight up to the Dockers. And straight up, he puts it over there, and it's pretty well scrapped there. Handball forward. Again, it's probably gonna take a while for the game to take some sort of shape. That's a good shoulder onto the ground. He's jumped over him into the pocket. He's tried to get a kick away, and it's gone over the corner pocket. Also like to thank McDonald's at Edgeworth, our other sponsors, for the Lake Macquarie Dockers. Dale, can you get some sunscreen for us? There's some at the canteen apparently. Okay, and as we go, the corner pocket, like it's been kicked off the ground there, socket off the ground. Handball forward. Me back. And the ball comes over here, and it's been balled in. And a bit of a high shot there, which the umpire's seen. Lots of talk, and great to finally see the play on this side of the park. It's a bit of a scrappy thing there. They can't get it clear off the ground.
Nathan, where's your guy, mate? Nate, where is he?
It's typical of the early rounds till they get their game in order. But it's been pushed forward again. Oh, pretty good tackle there. Brought him down big time. And it's gone forward. Another good handball, and he lines up and he puts it through for a goal. First goal of the day to Newcastle City. So, yeah, pretty scrappy early on, but there's a fair amount of effort in there. Lots of shoulders, and you can see the value of getting that one free kick.
Everyone's got to have someone. Come on, shuffle it around.
Being able to push it up, keep it up, and get it through.
Daryl, pick him up, Daryl. Daryl.
And that's a good hit out to Newcastle City. Big tackle there. Tackle without the ball. They're onto him. Oh, looks like he's pushed it through, yeah. Yeah, no hand pass there. Brad Farrell looking for options. Down the centre, down the wing. He's going to go down the centre. Good kick for Brad, but it's gone to the wrong mark. Straight to a Newcastle City player. And that's good stuff there from the young Docker. Number 15. That's Batoli, Jackson Batoli. And there we go. They've got it up the forwards on the outside of the 50. And they've been able to clear it down the centre, but doesn't make its mark again. That's gone to Daniel Hards. Looks for options, tells him to get running down there. And mark hasn't been taken. Good handball in between the Newcastle City players. Trying to gain control of the ball, look to centre inside and can't take the mark. It's been a slippery day today with the conditions here. 55, that's put it in the middle of the ground. They've gone across and again they look towards right to the centre of the ground and again the mark not being taken, but there's been a good handball there. Pretty fortuitous bounce. It's gone to the corner pocket. Number 53 and he's passed it back and he's been able to get a good pass back in. That's gone to Byron Hall. Jason Cleaver being number 53, I think he was the one who got the first goal. But starts off with the behind. Anyway, here we go. And goes to the back pocket. And yeah, that's a very good measured start. They go up for it and the scrap's cleaned up there. Well, and he's been able to shake him off well there. Maybe gone a bit too far. I thought saw a bit of a high shot there. Good handball aside there. Down to the wing. And the ball's made him look a bit silly there, but he's gone away. He's shaken him off. He's done well. And yeah, you just can't do that. That'll see 50 metres every time. You've got to cop the decision. And I think Ryan Levin will be disappointed in himself for that. He hasn't taken the mark. It wasn't a bad kick. It should have been a fairly regular chest mark there, but again, there seems to be control with the ball. Seems to be an issue. It must be getting pretty slippery off the ground. It is wet underfoot. Number 44, he's managed to get a good kick in. That was pretty well done. But the Dockers have been able to clear it. And I think they're just going for distance at this stage. And that's been a pretty good punch out there. So there's been some head contact. But pretty athletic stuff there from all concerned. Okay, here we go again. And it's tapped down. Newcastle City get the ball away. And number 53 gets it across for a short pass, but really didn't come off as planned. Newcastle City get the ball away now. Bit of shouldering in there, but it's a bit scrappy. They kicked off the ground there, out to the wing. But goes forward to the outside of the 50 and he's been able to hook a ball around. Hasn't been able to take the mark. I think you can't really count on the mark today. The ball must be just that little bit slippery, but Dockers scoop it up. The fullback, he gets it out down the wing and that's a very, very good mark. That's better. control of the game, control the marks, you control the game. So they're heading back towards the centre of the ground, and he's in a bit of space. He can have a bit of time to look what he wants to do here, and he's got a great defensive mark there. I didn't think he was planning to get it that easily, and that's been pulled in well too. Very, very good mark there by Jackson. He's looking around for options, and that's good stuff. Slowing it down, having a look. And yes, another one. Ryan's taken that quite well, and he'll have a look. This is better stuff by the Dockers. A lot better stuff. Oops, come a bit off the side of the foot. I don't think he had that sort of aim. There you go. That's a pretty good mark there too, under pressure by Daniel Gardner. He's looked down the wing, and he hasn't even really contested that. That'll be a bit disappointing for him. I don't think he'll be happy with his effort on that one. They've put it down the front, and we'll see what happens there. They're in a bit of an arm wrestle, and the Dockers fullback's been able to get that away. That's been a pretty good effort. Good shepherding there from number 49. And he's been able to kick it through for a behind. 49 being Nathan Graham. Grab him. Pretty good name for an AFL player, that. Grab him, unless that's a typo. I don't know. Anyway, look around. There seems to be a plethora of man buns around these days. More buns in this game than I saw in the girls' game. Funny about that. Well, that seemed to be a bit of a throw there. I wouldn't have thought it was a pass, but he's got away with it, but it's been kicked out in the full. Okay. Ooh, Brad's thrown his foot out there a bit in a bit of a lazy attempt there, but he's probably got the rewards for it. It's gone down the Dockers' end. They've been able to scoop it out. That's been hooked out of danger to the wing. On the ground, young Dockers fella over there, number 34. He's had a good start to the game. Elijah Button. Yeah, he looks pretty quick on his feet. Anyway, moves forward more into the centre of the ground. They've been able to clear the ball. No, they kicked off the ground. Yeah, a bit scrappy there. Got to say they're hitting each other pretty hard, but you'd be looking over your shoulder. But I think the control of the ball is probably testament to the defence. And he's been able to get a goal there. Didn't really see that coming, but that was a good effort there from fair way out. The first leg of the Bob Hooton Trophy going to Newcastle City earlier today. Oh, it looks like he's encroached into the territory. That's a nice little free kick straight down into their territory from the ball up. But, he can't hold the mark again, and it's gone through. Newcastle City are able to clear it to some open space. Got a bit of time to have a look. Nice hand pass over the top. Good interplay between these two. They're leaving Piggy in the middle, number 39. But a great tackle. That has been a fantastic tackle by Simon Gardner. He's got the ball back when things are looking up pretty well for Newcastle City. Hasn't been able to take the chest mark there. Can he make anything of it? He's got a good kick under a great amount of pressure, but it's come to nothing. But the game really starting to come alive now. And it's gone in the middle and no clear mark being taken, but the Dockers are able to push forward and they're starting to get a bit of ascendancy here. And they've been able to clear it out there through number 94, which is Daniel Azaric. Okay, well, that's a good tackle. He's come in from behind, didn't see him coming there, blindsided him a bit. Okay, and caught out in the wing. Can he do something to stop it? Well, he hasn't stopped the kick, but he knows he's there. It's gone to no one, and he's had a bit of time. Oh, no, he's been caught with the ball. Oh, no, that's poor. And that's actually not that good a kick either. He's really done nothing with that. He hasn't really come to any great advantage. He's been able to take a mark. Maybe he can make a few better decisions in the last couple of seconds there. But, well, he's had a snap from a way out. And, yeah, he's tapped it back and they're looking for a better angle to be able to kick from. Number 25, he looks to centre it. It's gone in. The big fella's pushed him off, and no, he hasn't got the distance. Good mark right in the goal mouth. Under a bit of pressure. Oh, it's been an ordinary kick. He's put his fellow player under a mountain of pressure there. And it's probably been quite lucky that he's been able to escape with that free kick. They've gone further down the wing and yeah, good mark there. Getting a bit more control of the game. And that's it. Oh no, he's gone straight to the other team. Newcastle City. He'll getting the game settling down a bit now. The emotions wearing down. It's more about the actual playing of it rather than the hitting of it. And sock it off the ground. It's pretty good work there. And he's thrown him like a rag doll. Okay, he's got the free there. I don't think he's got the distance for this. He's got the wind blowing right into his face here, so no, I didn't think he'd go for it. Good centering kick, and they're working it round. It's probably pretty smart because this wind is it is starting to be an effect here. The guys being the bigger kickers, it's going to be a lot more of an effect on their kicking game. He walks in, he lines it up, and he's got it. No, it's gone off for a behind. Yeah. Oh. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Dale. Is that from the canteen? Oh, right, okay. Whoop. Here we go, we're right. Should try the salted caramel Tim Tams. Okay, we're off. And it's hit down and ball's gone forward to the Dockers. Brad Farrell's got it out to the wing there. Has been taken. It's been a good rescue there by Brad. Put it down to the wing. It's been a nice recovery. He's been pushed off the ball there. Big kick there down the middle there by Harley Davis, but it's been marked by Newcastle City. Looking for options. Oh, there's a good chance to intercept there, but Doggers, he's been able to handball it forward. The ball's on the ground there, and they haven't really done well out of that situation. Haven't done well at all. They've lost a lot of ground, and now they've got a ball up. And it's a ball up, and push it forward to outside the 50, and almost a mark there. He's gone outside, and he's gone in for a kick, and it's just gone through for a behind. Snuck in through a behind. Very, very close to the post there. Oh, it has hit the post. So, score being 3 goals, 5 behinds, 23-0. I don't expect that to be like that. Well, they've gone further in front now. It's 28-0. This stage, Newcastle City's looking more than likely to hold on to the Bob Hooton Trophy. It's a long way to go, but it's early days, second quarter. There's only 4 goals, 4 in it. I think they can turn it round. Well, they bring the ball back to the centre. Okay, we start off again, and a very good knockout to the Dockers. It's up in a bit of a scruffle. Newcastle City get it down again, but good defensive mark there. They can look to sort this out, pace themselves. Bad luck, almost a mark there by Brad Farrell. He's got his head stomped on. Good tackle there. Fantastic stuff. Ryan Levin done well there. And he looks into the centre, that's good. They look to push up further, the next section. And that's good. Mitchell McLean, he's gone ahead, and it's a good mark there. And Jack Jones having a shot at goal, which would be the first points for the Dockers today, which doesn't make it sound good, does it? And he lines it up, very measured. I don't think he's got the distance, but oh no, he hasn't got there, but it's gone the forward pocket, and he's been tumbled into touch over the sideline. Okay, the ball being thrown in by Elijah. Now, Farrell gets a shot at goal here. Does he? I think he fancies himself. The wind's been tricky, so we'll see if he plays with this wind well. But no, he's gone off to the left-hand side. Okay, and it's gone over the sideline, over the boundary. Okay, can they make the most of this territorial advantage? They really have to come away with something from this. Well, they got their first points of the day. First points of the day, it's a behind. Kicks it to himself, he takes it forward, and looking down the corner, out to the wing. And that's been a good grab. That's good shepherding. He's got time to make a decision, and he looks towards Elijah there, and that's a good take. Good take by Elijah Button there. and he's going to see how he goes now. This wind is not helping him at all. He's gone into the middle, but Newcastle City, they've been able to clear it out again. But again, they've been able to clean up well. Jackson Batoli's done well today. He's had a big game so far, getting his hand on the ball a fair bit. But oh no, there's no one at home. Absolutely no one at home, and he hasn't even been able to make the distance. I think that was a bit optimistic there. The Dockers bring it out. Oh, they're being crowded up a bit quick there. Maybe they should have been a bit smarter in how they did that. They've been able to get away with a free kick, but and probably not the kick that he wanted to do there. If he had his thumb over again, I'm sure he would have done it different. Okay, so we got the throw-in coming. As we see more players go off. Good tap over the head. It's gone into the centre of the ground. So yeah, and they've been able to get it away. No, a bit sloppy there. Kicking off the ground. They really got to get control of the ball. It's not too bad a crack, but yeah, it's gone out. Okay, it's gone out on the full, so it's a kick to the forward pocket. They've done better this time round, and it's come off the side of the foot. I thought he'd played on there. I really thought there was a play on there, but anyway, you get that. He's centred it, and it hasn't been a good kick from him. Brad Farrell has kicked it out there, and yeah, Brad won't be happy with that kick either. Okay, there's a lot of talk out there. And the young fella's gone over, and the ball's gone forward. Into the forward pocket. Bloke's trying to control the ball, but it's out over the sideline again. Okay, we're off again. It's a good tap out to the Dockers. Ryan, he puts it forward. Is there going to be a mark here? Oh, that was a pretty good mark under a lot of pressure. Big clash of bodies there. Looks forward, he goes. I think he's going to go to the centre. That's a big run up. Free kick, and oh, he takes a chest mark. That doesn't bode well. Then that sort of chest mark, that's Jason Clover. He's probably looking pretty sure for a goal there. He isn't a bad kick. Well, no surprises there, straight in front. Dockers had better start watching this. It could quickly get away from them. The time they've spent forward, they haven't really got the results that they probably should have. They haven't converted enough. But, time enough if good enough. Okay, and they put it forward again. That's a huge, huge kick. Jason Clover's on the ball again. Bit of luck. Oh, off the side of the foot. No, it's just through for a behind. Whoop. Score got that a little bit wrong. But that's all good. But no, like Macquarie, they do have to start scoring very soon. You can't get to like 50-0 or something like that. It's just too hard to climb back from that. It's a good tackle. They're being competitive. They just have not converted anything of what they've set up. So they've really got to work on their finishing. Gone up the wing again. And again, but there's no real intent with the kicks. There doesn't seem to be any sort of plan with it. But he's had time to think, and he's put it forward, and that's probably been the difference. That's another good mark. He's had a good start at the game, this bloke. Bit of an unlikely looking shape for a full forward, but he seems to be doing the job well. He's got 2 goals already. And takes it in. And he's got another goal. A big day for this fella. I think he was a bit too optimistic with the last one that he put from about 60 yards out, but that one he seemed to, he's all over it. More freshies going on. Don't forget, after the game, Argenton Hotel, they have an absolutely outstanding beer garden area with the biggest TV screen you've ever seen. Always full of Liga AFL. Yeah, and a great feed too. Good sponsors of the club. Anyway, we go forward again. The Dockers going forward again, and Button's got it again. He seems most likely to get a goal for me, for the Dockers, but here we go. He's in there again. And Brad's been caught. He's been able to get the ball away. No, has he? No. Yeah, he's got the ball away. It's been pretty messy, and there's Ryan Levin. He's had his ball kicked. It's kicked off the ground. And good evasive work there, but he's been caught on the second grab. A little bit high on the second grab, but and that's what they've got him for. They're giving him options. There's voices everywhere. Lead's been run everywhere. Where does he go? He goes down the pocket. And it's been intercepted and put out. They've got to get a bit more control of the game here. Okay, they look, and it's thrown in. Bit of a wild throw. It's one of the more unusual ones you'll see, but it's got the game back in order, and that's a good kick there by the young fella to get it in, but pity it's been intercepted by a bloke with a man bun. Okay, number 37, he's put it through. Henry Gore, he's been able to put it through, and it's been marked by Docker. And that's a good handball under pressure, and well shepherded by the others. That's good handball, good selection there. Giving him a bit of time. Probably the best option out of it all, and a good above the head mark to defuse the situation. You go back, have a look. He's calling them through, calling them back. And has he been able to get that one? No, they've totally misjudged that. He's gone flying through, but. And he's been given a free. Yeah, he's looking down the wing. He's going to go off to the side and build up slowly. Oh, that's been pretty lazy. That's not the best play at all. But that's a good mark. That's better. That's setting up something real well. And just another miss mark there, but the Dockers have been able to get it. And there's Big Sleepy running his guts out. He's flying. And he's got a bit of time here, Jackson. Take your time. Have a look in. And he's come through, but it's gone through to the Newcastle City guy there. And that is Cameron Ansters. Okay, and Jackson's going again. He's had a big game, Jackson. That's been a horrible bounce. About a bounce as you could hope for if you're in that spot. He's looking forward again. He's pushing through, and a good mark there. Very good mark. Good defensive mark. Is very fortunate for the Dockers there. It's gone straight through. He probably should have taken that. Calls for being tackled. Oh, and letting go. That's got to be, yeah. Yeah, it's probably one too late, but they finally got the result that should have been, so that's all that matters, really. We got there in the end. So that's a good pass there. They can just settle the game down, have a look, give them options, push it forward, and that was a good mark there. Yeah, went the wrong way from what it was intended, the wrong bloke, but we get there. Oh, and that good pass in the middle there, totally unmarked. That was good stuff. The ball sloppy on the ground. There's more ball work. Yes, they're hand passing, then a pass out to the wing. Jackson again, he seems to be all over the place, this young bloke, having a great game. Bad kick. It's been centred and it's been marked. That's pretty smart kick there. Yeah, where's he going to go with it? He's going to go down the forward pocket. Hasn't been taken, but he's given himself lots of room. That's pretty well done with the ball skills there. Pushing it forward. Good tackle over there. He's been manhandled, thrown him down the ground pretty hard. The ball's still going forward. They're looking there. Too much time to make decisions here. It's been too much time. And that's a huge tackle. That's a lot better. So he's looking down the ground. Oh, we're running down to half time. 40 seconds. There's no time for the Dockers, but if there's a decent sort of mistake, Newcastle could well slot one away, which you wouldn't really want this stage of the half. 41-1's the score on a pretty warm day here. Wait for the ball in. And they've got it inside. They've cleared it well. That'll see them through to half time. Okay, 41-1. You're right. Okay, back for the second half. The second game on the Bob Hooton Memorial Day. And here we go, about to have the ball up. And let's go, score being 41-1. 6 goals, 5 behinds to 1 behind. Newcastle City in the front. So get it through into the midfield there. Bit of a strange handball there, but probably gets the desired results. Well, we've got a fella down the middle of the field. The game moves on, but Newcastle City, they mark it and they push it forward into the 50 metre area. About a 45-degree angle. He's not going to be able to get this, especially with that wind. It's been pretty tricky today. Been struggling to kick goals with it. But horrible bounce. Good for the Dockers. He's been able to get it out. But race for the ball, pushing and shoving, elbows everywhere. He's pushed it forward, and let's see, good jumping mark there. Oh, he hasn't been able to hold it. Dockers fellas put it over the top, and a good clearance down to the wing, and a push in the back. Push in the back every day of the week. So John Shaw looking at options. He's going to go towards the centre, into a bit of clear space. And a free kick there. He's run into a shoulder there. I struggle with that sometimes. You can't disappear. But anyway, that's a good pass into the middle, but he hasn't held it. And he's been able to just get that ball away. Fellas have really struggled to take marks today. What the girls did this morning. And he's been able to get that away. And a good punch out. The ball coming in. Okay. See if the young fella can stay on his feet this time. And tips it down. A free kick to Newcastle. Looking options, he's looking towards the centre. He's gone long, and a good mark there, good strong mark there by Isaac Hillary. That's a good mark, and another good mark out the front, and he's hooked it around to get in close, but yeah, maybe should have taken more time with that. And they've gone out, and what's happened here? Oh, no, it's a point. Okay, been a bit of confusion there, but it's a point. It's a good start for a clearance. They can work their way further downfield here. And it's gone out. And Ryan's seen it over the sideline. That's a bit of a pity, that. Harley's had a good shot at that, but he just hasn't been able to control it. Okay, now we throw it in. Newcastle City sees it over the sideline again. And one of the trainers has gone down. All good, he's thrown it in. Okay, that's been a good shepherd. Jackson's had a decent go at him. Hasn't been able to stop, but it's been enough to cause the kick to be not that very good. It's been gone to the other side. And here we go, here's Elijah. He's chasing it hard and he's getting the result almost. And we'll have a ball up. Okay, Newcastle City got it away from the clearance again. Look to set up again. They look down to the wing. Gone and straight in the middle, but there's no mark there. Jackson's done so well for a young bloke playing in this game. I got to give him special mention because it has been a bit of a step up for him. These guys are playing tough and he's but nowhere near the biggest bloke out there. But yeah, a bit of the arm slipped up there. That was probably sloppy, a bit of tiredness. Got some cloud cover in, the players will be appreciating the cloud cover that's come in. I know the cameraman and I are, because it's been pretty hot with this direct sunlight today. And they push forward down the 50 metres. And can we get a result here? He'll see it over the line.
Set up that wall, boys. Come on, Brad, push him up. Bring him up. Come on, Tommy.
The Dockers have really got to make something of this. This is the few times they've gone down to the front.
Push up, Tommy.
Gone down to their front space. They really do have to make the most of this. Newcastle get out, and he's been given too much time to make that kick. But there's Elijah Button there. He's gone close, but it's a good handball inside, and they've been able to set that up well. It hasn't gone where he wanted, and it's gone forward. Hasn't been able to take the mark. He's run it out. He's got a bit of clear space, bit of time to make a decision, but there's no Newcastle City down there in that corner. But they come in pretty quick, but he's been able to get away. That's good evasive work there. Done well. Good stuff, and a good kick back down there, but no Dockers down there. Yeah, there's big work there by Shorey. He's gone through, more defensive work. Levine's gone and been able to hook that around his body, but with one bounce it's gone over the sideline, but good work. It's actually an amazing bit of cloud cover we got now. It's cooled everything right down. But is the young that could have been a very, very good opportunity from Clayton there. He's lost control of the ball. It's a ball up. Unusual pass there. Clayton's good. He's lost control of it there. And anyway, we'll see what he's got with this. There's lots of voices, but it's probably gone a bit wider than he wanted. A lot wider than he wanted. He's got a pretty big target in the middle there. Sleuthy's down there. And you can get it close to him. I'm sure he'll be able to take a grab and have a good go at it. But again, Newcastle City able to bring it out. The ball's gone through Brad's hands, and he's copped a bit of a shoulder there for his troubles. But and there's a Newcastle City sandwich there. He's been smashed from both sides. Okay, ball up, and that's a big punch there. It's well-timed jump, but nothing real much seems to be coming of it, because they've put it straight back down there to the other end, and a big clash of bodies there. Ball comes away. A bit of a clear space. And safely taken there by number 16 is Hayden Kavanagh. And Jackson's been able to take the ball there. That's good stuff by the young bloke. Jackson Batoli, have a look. Put it in there, and that's a lot better kick from him than last time. Sleuthy's almost taken a beauty there. But handballs all over the place. It's bogged down a bit. That's good shoulder work there. Fantastic shoulder work. And here's Jackson again. He hasn't been able to take that grab, but he's been able to make a nuisance of himself. And here's number 19. He's going to put it in there. But it's gone to the wrong one. Number 19. That was could have gone a bit better. Tom O'Donnell. Sure, he's chasing hard on that one, and it's gone out. Okay, so ready to go again. And yeah, he's a bit of an immovable object, old Shorey, but here's Tom going again. He's been chased. Brad comes in to lend a hand. He's been able to slip it through the legs. He got it out to the wing. Good shoulder in there by Brad. And now they can have a bit of a look. He's got a couple of minutes to have a look, couple of seconds to have a look. He puts it in the middle. And that's been a very, very good mark, defensive mark there, just on the 50-metre line for Newcastle. And they've had a time to look through, look forward, down the wing. And it's a good mark he's got in front. Positioned himself well for that. And they're right in the middle. And here we go. Sleafy going to get his show here? No. But anyway. Oh, there's been a bit of a mishandling there. Oh. He's got the free. And he's putting it forward, and that's a nice mark. Hopefully we can set it up here. And he's hooked it. He's missed the mark. That could be a good result for the Dockers. Okay, here's a chance for the Dockers to get their first major points for the game. Adam Taplin gets a decent shot at it. Walks in. And yes, he's got there. The first goal for the day for the Dockers. Been a pretty dry sort of day on Bob Hooton Day, but we'll get there. High fives all round. There's never know, this could be a springboard. They could finish well on this. There's only 5 goals, 5 in it. Really, that isn't too much in a game AFL. They've been down there enough times to get goals. They just haven't finished them off. But yeah, with a bit of luck, we can get it going this time. And that's another good clearance, but wrong target. Wrong target. No, it's a pretty messy kick. We'll go again. Harley kicks it again, and it's been punched out. That's good ball work there. Good skills. It's gone back Newcastle City. See what they can do with it this time. It's good pressure there. Good pressure. It's good work there. Good defensive pressure. They're not making it easy for him. And a good kick away under pressure, but it's gone to the wrong target. He's played on. The referee said play on. And yeah. Yeah, Jason Cleaver, he's got another mark down there. He'll have another shot, but it has been very, very tricky trying to kick down at that end. I don't think he'll be able to get it from this far out, down this end. No. Just been a funny one down that end. 3 for a behind. Takes it to 6 goals 7. 43 points to 7. And we'll see what we can do working it down this time. Okay, there's a good lead for young Jackson. He hasn't been able to take the mark, but he's been enough of a pest to upset everything. Sure, he comes away and he's kicked the ball out. Oh no, it hasn't gone out. I thought it was. It's a good effort to keep it in. And a lot of handballs going there between Newcastle City to get someone to have some time for a kick. But a good defensive mark in the goal mouth there. They've done well. Jake O'Donnell, he's played well today. He gets it down the wing there. And Elijah's gone a bit quiet this quarter, but he's got the free there. See what he can do with it. Okay, and they're pushing forward again, and here's Big Sleuthy. He's on the boil. Oh, it's been a good crack. He's had a shot. It's only been a single point, but a good crack at it. Okay, Newcastle City come away with it. They put it to the middle. Hasn't been able to take it clean. But they've been able to get a good handball away into a bit of space. And he's been able to scoop it out. Can't take the clean mark. They've been absolutely unbelievable pressure on them. They just haven't let them alone. They haven't been able to score, but they just haven't let them alone. There's been good defence all day. The persistence in the defence has been great for the Dockers. And again, they get the free kick. Looking around at options. Looking around. It's bad luck. He's almost taken the mark there, but that was with a lot of pressure on him. And he can't get the ball out. We'll have another ball up. Okay, the ball's up. He's been able to get a clean kick in. But, yeah, he's sent it over the boundary line again.
Keep working, Jacko. Got a minute and a half.
Okay, the ball goes in. Let's see if we can get it out of this 50 area. They've been camped down there for a very long time, but for very little results. I mean, that's been the good thing about it. They haven't been able to finish it off, as far as the Dockers is concerned anyway. But that's a good break out there. Young Jackson, he's had a cracker today. He's having a real good game. And here's Elijah Button. Yeah, beauty. He's had a bit of time to think about it. That's a good handball. They're going forward. And here we go. Can we get a goal here again? Start the march back. Let's get the ball out. It's messy down there. We're going to have another ball up. Okay, he's had a crack. Is that good? Oh. Well, that probably deserved a better result, but there you go. He's got a point there with 5 seconds to go. That would have been a good way to finish the quarter. The end of the third quarter, it's 1 goal 3, 9 points to 6 goals 7, 43. Okay. Okay, it's final quarter. We'll see if we can climb back for Dockers. But Newcastle City pretty much in control on the scoreboard. Ball up, and it's been a good punch out. He's had a good game, the Newcastle City centre, Ruckman. But Good kick down the front. And not a bad sort of kick out of there. He's made a bit of ground, but it's not really found. Oh yeah, it's found one of his fellas. And that's a good long handball in that. There's a look. And goes forward. We're going to get a mark here. Nah. It's a good tackle there from Elijah. He's done well. Elijah Button. Newcastle City come away with it again. Bit of a pity. I thought that was a good chance for him to get up then. Turns around, has a look. Good handball. Further forward. And that's a good handball, and he's probably going to goal here, is he? Yeah, from the crowd reaction, player reaction, he's got a goal. Another goal. He's had a good game today. And Jason Cleaver with a good handball back to the other fella to get the goal. So we're starting to probably see where it's not going to come back to the Dockers way, which it does see the Hooton Cup go in their favour. So it's a good handball out of the middle there, and they look towards again to press down towards the corner. Not a kick that he probably wanted on that one. Okay, we get the ball coming in now. It's not a bad hit out at all. The Dockers finally get it down the wing. It's a good kick there, and it's not a bad handball over there. Took the pressure off. Sure, he's going up, and he's done enough to spoil it. No, he's been able to take the mark. Said that man again, Jason Cleaver. He's absolutely chopped through him. He's been pretty sharp today. And he comes into it, and no, that's gone off to the left. So, not the best kick he's done today by a long way, but he's been very, very consistent down the front. Getting a lot of opportunities. That's not a bad clearance down the corner there. If Dockers can get away with this, but no, the bounce hasn't gone in their favour. And Farrell's had a bit of say in that clearance, but he hasn't got it out far enough, and it's been a bit of a dodgy kick. But the two Newcastle City players fighting over it. One of them's come down with the mark. Straight in front, should see another goal. And it's off to the left for a point. Sun's come back out, damn it. So bounce it to himself, and down the corner pocket. That's good. Mark, he can, just to be able to slow it down and control the game. And there's Sleuth. He's come back on, and that's a kick into the goal area, and he's put it around the corner. No, it's been well charged down, but they're going to have another go from in front. He's not going to make the distance. It's pretty good direction, but no distance. So here we go down the wing, and he's put him under a bit of pressure here. Could have been a flatter kick, but they go again. Yeah, it's Nathan Grabham. That great name for a full forward if you could. But yeah, he's going to have another shot for goal. And the way he's been going today, I'm thinking he probably will get it. No, he shanked it. He's hooked it, gone through for a behind. So that takes it to 7 goals, 10.52 to 139. So we'll bring it back out again, we'll go again. Been a tough day for Docker's defences so far today. Hopefully we'll better get a better result in the first. But there we go. It goes out again. We'll look to... I think the Dockers would like to see it a bit further towards the centre personally. More direct line, but there we go, they're wrestling around with it again. Another ball up. Oh no, he's missed it, and that's given Newcastle City another go at it, but that's gone off for a behind off to the left hand side. Okay, so they go the other side of the field, and hasn't been able to take the mark, put himself under a lot of pressure with that. But, they look to clear, and that's been a kick straight to the Newcastle City player who centres it, he punches it, and it's gone to the centre where it's just, it hasn't been a good tail out there, but that's been a good tackle. He's been one of the bright lights out there. Brad's coming through, nice punch out there, but yeah, oh, that's a good mark. That's a very good mark by Brad. He'll have a look around, he'll see what he can do. He gets it out, and no, Sleuthy can't grab it, but Newcastle City guy comes in, centres it, and not again. No, he's off to the right. He's tried to hook it around, but hasn't got around enough. That was Jason Cleaver again. I think he's been their major point scorer for the day. But anyway, here we go. Off again, kick to himself, and looks down to corner pocket. And he's been able to get past him. That's good skills down there. Gone to the wing, and that's good. And he gets away, goes for a bit of a run. And that's good evasive skills from the Newcastle City fella. A couple of good handballs. Passes it forward. We're getting into the 50, and 50 yards out, he's taken the mark right in front. And he slipped it over the top, and they're well in control. Well in control. They've just been high standard today with their marking. Their kicks have been more intentional. But it's been fisted through for a point. And he's cleared it out, and it's been a bit of a dodgy clear out, but it's ended up being good. There's Mr. Button, and he gets it forward. It's a good mark there. He's having a look around. There's plenty of calls. Is he going to go down the middle or he's going down the side? Sleethy's been able to take a grab. Good on you, Sleethy. The big man's back. And he's used two hands and he's grabbed it. And that's a good kick from him too down there. They'll look to centre it. Okay, can we get a goal here to finish off with? Oh, what? That's a bit dodgy. I thought there was a free in that, but anyway. I won't too much of a comment, but sure he's put it in the middle, but it's gone the wrong place. And there's a good bounce for Newcastle City. He's got a bit of time to look, and he's put it in front of the guys down the corner there. And yeah, Ryan Davies, he's had a bit of time, but he's had the ball taken off him. But yeah, no, the ball's been put out the side there, but it's been some good work by the Dockers. Safely so, the Bob Hooton trophy's gone to Newcastle City this time this year. That's a good fist out. Bit of a dodgy handball there, but kicked it off the ground to the wrong bloke. But it's yeah, it's been a bit of the story of the day. But there's a good kick, and there's Elijah Button. He's had a cracker. Every chance he's had, he's done well with the ball. He's put it forward. Oh, there's a strange free kick there, but oh, that was good. Good interception there. Good annoyance. Stopped a certain mark coming. But he's oh, I thought that was out in the full then, but he's been able to keep it in. But he centred it. Let's see where it goes. Young Jackson's had a shot at it. And bad luck from there, the young fella, but it's been put into the forward square. He's going to have a kick, and it's off to the left. Okay, didn't even get a behind for that one, but you're going down the wings, trying to find a bit of space. And we get a ball in soon. Okay, that was a good hook around, but Brad's there. It's been a pretty ordinary bounce for him. There's good handballs there, good handballs. They're going up the middle. That's good footy, that is good footy. Let's go forward and if we can get this. Oh, that's a bit of bad luck there. That was good build up there. But yeah, that's too little of it today, but Newcastle City, that's you're going down the other wing now. He's got a bit of time. He's having a couple of bounces. He's going to have a crack at goal. And has he got it? No, just a point. Okay, so Brad will clear it out again. Kick to himself, he'll have a look. And that's a good kick. Good mark too. Having a look around. They're pushing forward now. He's on top of it. Can't get it out now. Seemed a bit premature there. The ball did come out, but anyway, we got the ball up. Socketed it off the ground to the centre, and yeah, Newcastle City pushed forward again, straight up the middle. There's a bit of a tussle over in the corner there. I don't think they're real happy with each other. And he got the free. He looks around, surveys what's happening, but it is sort of starting to flatten out a bit. Bit of a wind down. Oh, the young fella's going to have a run. That's a good kick going forward. That is a good kick going forward, and we'll see what happens with Elijah here. He's had a good game. Okay, let's see the young. Oh yeah, he's done well to get past them. And yeah, he pushed forward, and no, can't take it. And Newcastle City. Oh, that's imaginative, but it's happening on. He's broken through, and he'll set up for a good kick there, and it's gone through Newcastle. Is he going to hand pass it? No, he's going to run it in, and he gets a goal. That takes the score to 8, 14-62 to 139. Been a pretty dominant performance here. Got to say the young blokes for Dockers have been really impressive. Yeah, special mention, I think, to Jackson Batali. He's had a cracker today every time he's got near the ball. But here we go. Here he goes again. Let's see what happens. I'd really like to see him get a goal, but I don't think he's far enough upfield to get there, but he's certainly done enough work to warrant one. Oh, it's gone straight through the hands, everyone. And out over the sideline. Okay, they go forward to the middle. And to 50 yards out, and they look like they're going to set up here to see what's happening. And he gets another one. Cleaver's been very sharp today. Very, very sharp. And puts it through for a goal. And I think that'll probably see the end of the play. Got 30 seconds to go. The boys look pretty tired out there. It's been pretty tough day. The cloud cover has been much appreciated by everyone, because when it has been the bare sun, it has been absolutely boiling hot. Very hot. Oh, he's gone right through him. Yeah, it's all getting a bit too hard now. It's a bit sad. Yeah, I think they're looking at the clock, but anyway, That's what happens when you get a hot day. But 68-9, City up.
It's a surprise when you open the door. When you open your eyes, a little smile that turns my whole world inside out. Little touch and I'm yours. Tell me you can be mine. It's like I'm dreaming you're the one I'm
The Havel H2 from just $23,990 drive away. Every drive is a surprise.
every day.
Have it all.